right. We're talking about 1963, on November 22nd, 1963. President Kennedy is assassinated. I think it's a Friday. And on Sunday of that week, they're having the funeral in Washington, D.C. of the president, being laid to rest. At that time, there are two football leagues. The new AFL, started in 1960, and the NFL has been around for like 40 years or so. All right, on that Sunday, the AFL postponed their games in deference to the president being buried, in honor of the president, respect for the president, while the NFL did not postpone their games. They played their games that day. And that sort of annoyed me quite a bit. And ever since, I've lost all interest in football. Almost any kind of football, I've lost all interest in it because of that. And that night, I remember on television, seeing the sports and the news on TV, when they showed the football highlights, they showed it as a silent picture. No sound, no audience noise, no fan noise, just silent. Showed the highlights as a silent picture. I guess they were sort of embarrassed about the whole situation or whatever. And years later, Pete Rozelle, commissioner of the NFL, said that looking back, that was the worst mistake as commissioner. He should have canceled or postponed those games that Sunday. Out of respect for the president. But they played, and I lost all interest in football because of that. And that's basically the story, and most people have forgotten about that. But I never forgot it.
So do you have any message that goes along with that? To not forget it, to remember things like that?
Well, it just shows the short-sightedness of Pete Rozelle not canceling the games. Later on, he regretted it, and he just should have canceled those games, postponed the games for a week in honor of President Kennedy being buried that day. And I never lost my distaste for football because of that, from then to now. And that's the story.